Bring in Robert Sherman now. He joins us live from Tel Aviv with the latest. Let's talk about the opportunity right now at hand to bring a deal together, Robert.
Yeah, Marni, so obviously that window of Ramadan and the days leading up to it is closing rather quickly, but you still hear this phrase that we have heard for weeks on end, cautious optimism that a deal is going to come together. You especially hear that from mediators. One thing that we have started to see in the last 24 to 48 hours, Marni, is the finger pointing once again going in both different directions here. Israel says the ball is in Hamas's court. Hamas says the ball is in Israel's court. Hamas also saying that they want Israel to agree to a ceasefire before they provide a list of the hostages who are alive and who are dead. That is a non-starter to the Israelis here as well. So there are very clearly some sticking points that are still moving through here. But we have seen scenes like this on the ground in Israel for the last couple of days in which you've had these demonstrations across Israel. There is mounting pressure here domestically in Israel, internationally as well, to get some kind of a deal done. That's going to be the big question, is does that pressure yield any kind of results here in the next couple of days? That's what we'll be watching very closely. Marni?
And sadly, we're hearing new details about sexual assaults that continue against the hostages in Gaza. What more details have been released about what we had feared may be happening, Robert?
Well, a lot of this is very difficult to read, Marni, and to hear. So just warning viewers that some of this is very heavy material. But the UN releasing this highly anticipated report last night detailing the allegations of sexual violence used against Israeli women on October 7th. They pointed to 3 specific locations in southern Israel, in which they believe that systemic sexual violence was committed against Israeli women. But even more chilling is information about the hostages, from those who have been released and those who are still being held in Gaza. Take a listen to this.
With regard to the hostages taken to Gaza, we found clear and convincing information that sexual violence, including rape, sexualized torture, cruel, inhuman, and degrading treatment, has been committed against captives. And we also have reasonable grounds to believe that such violence may still be ongoing against those still held in captivity.
That's Pramila Patten, the UN Special Representative on Sexual Violence in Conflicts. Something important to note here, Marni, is that there are people here in Israel who have listened for 5 months to pundits and activists say that there is no evidence of sexual violence being committed against Israeli women. The UN says that they reviewed 5,000 photographs, 50 hours of video footage, conducted 34 interviews, some of them with hostages who were released in November, to glean this perspective here. To be very clear, Marni, what the UN is describing here are war crimes, which will certainly play into these hostage talks and ceasefire negotiations that are ongoing.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.